Hey guys, just after my first open for the day, nice sunny day in Melbourne. I've had a few investors and people that are investing in property ask me in the last couple of days what I think is going to happen with capital gains tax and the discounts that are currently in place. Are they going to be removed? And look, long story short is who knows. I guess we'll wait and see. Obviously, it's not necessarily going to be a popular move. I think the frustrating thing is that it doesn't alleviate the issue of actually creating more housing, and that's what we need. We really do need more housing, and especially in the east of Melbourne. They haven't opened up many areas for a long time. There's been one or two, but very little. I truly believe that in people being able to invest in their future, whether that's through property, whether that's through, in their superannuation or adding to their superannuation shares, whatever that may be. And ultimately, if people are encouraged to do that and there's incentives to do that, they're not going to be reliant on the government in future years to be able to help them in their retirement. So I really do strongly believe that, people should be encouraged. There should be incentives for people to have one or two investment properties, whether that's tax breaks or whatever it may be. But yeah, different story. If somebody's got 10 or 20 or 30 investment properties, and there are people like that, and that's fine, they pay their fair share of tax, but obviously those incentives shouldn't be there, or maybe once you get to a certain amount of properties that, the taxes start to get a little bit higher or the incentives completely drop off. What that looks like, I'm not exactly sure, but again, I do believe that definitely for a couple of investment properties, there should be that incentive, because ultimately we're always going to need investment properties out there. A lot of investors have left the market over the last couple of years, and for numerous reasons, mostly because of different taxes introduced. And for that reason, surprise, surprise, rent prices have gone up, and it's becoming very unaffordable or very tough for tenants as well. So I do think there's obviously a need to have investment properties, and I think there should be strong incentives for people to be able to have one or two. Again, if you've got 10, 20 properties, then it's a different story, and the incentives shouldn't be there, and maybe the capital gains discount, changes, is minimised for each property you've got. I'm not sure, but definitely interesting topic. It'll be interesting to see what changes or what doesn't change in the near future. But yeah, in the meantime, have a great weekend and enjoy the sunshine.